Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here in Liverpool, 2 days out from a huge fight for you, Aqib Fiaz, against Reece Bellotti for the Commonwealth title. Reece Bellotti's been there, he's done it, he's been in these big fights, he knows what these fights are all about. This is probably the toughest test of your career so far. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Alhamdulillah, had a good camp, trained very well, and yeah, confident in my work. So I'm ready to put on a show on Saturday.
That's the thing, is these huge platforms now. You've got your stablemate fighting a legend in Jorge Linares in the main event. You've got yourself fighting for your first major title. That title puts you onto that British title and so on and so forth. So you're getting closer and closer to these fights that where you want to be. Obviously that British title is a major thing for British fighters, then obviously that's a stepping stone. So what does this mean to you, this Commonwealth belt? Does it mean everything to you right now?
Yeah, of course, that's it. I know it's the final eliminator for the British, but I'm not the kind of guy that'll have one eye on that and one eye on this fight. I'm all in. I've been locked in, training for this fight. This fight is the biggest fight of my life, so I've put everything, left no stone unturned, and put the work in, and I'm ready to put on a show. And I think it's going to be a great fight because, it's that kind of fight what I'm really excited for. I think it's going to be the kind of fight, I love a fight, and everyone knows that. So I think it'll be a great fight for the fans. Everyone's going to enjoy it, and hopefully, me and Reece shake hands afterwards, and the best man will win. Yeah.
That's the thing. You like a fight. Reece likes to fight. So it's got the ingredients to make a fan-friendly fight on Saturday night. But like I said to you, the last couple of fights with you, Aqib, maybe the first up until the last couple of fights, you've showcased your skill set. But there's other variables in a professional fighter. Has he got a chin? Can he take a shot? Can he knock somebody out? Can he finish somebody? The last couple of fights you've proven that. You've got your first stoppage win, a fantastic stoppage win, and you've also been hit. And you've been able to get back up, so you've showed you've got a great chin as well. So you've showed the fans what you're all about now. Can we see much of that again? Hopefully, maybe not the knockdown, but can we see much of that again on Saturday night?
Yeah, hopefully we won't be slipping on Saturday night. But yeah, definitely. Listen, I've been through a lot. I showed a lot of resilience, not just in the ring but outside as well. I feel like God's given me a lot of strength, to get to this point. And I'm getting closer and closer to my destiny. I worked my whole life for this. I've been boxing now 16, 17 years. And I'm ready to just go in there and put it all in on Saturday night, no matter what I have to do. If I have to climb off the floor, I have to go through rough patches in the fight, I don't mind. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. So that's why I think it's going to be a great fight.
You mentioned that you've been boxing 16, 17 years. This fight, you've almost got a little small part of that dream of becoming a world champion. There's a major title like the Commonwealth title. It's a British final eliminator, but it's super featherweight, right? I mean, right now the super featherweight division, you've got Lee Wood moving up to this division right now, a wee bit ahead of you. Do you know what I mean? But the super featherweight's always been a good division to be in, especially domestically and at world level. So you win this Commonwealth title, you're probably maybe 3-4 fights away from these big fights, from maybe headlining yourself at one of these big arenas. You excited about that?
Yeah, of course. It's all exciting and it's all good in hindsight. But I don't like to look too forward. I don't want to look too far ahead. I want to concentrate on Saturday night, and that is it. I'm locked in. Obviously, if I win, inshallah, which I plan on doing, because I put the work in. Them fights are all there, But again, I'm still young. I'm still learning. I'm still developing. Really, I'm only 20, just turned 24. So, yeah, I'm still young, still learning. And I take risks. A lot of other prospects won't take these kind of risks. I didn't need to take this fight, but it's a fight that I definitely believe I can win, and I look good in doing so. Yeah.
Talking about Reece Bellotti then, what kind of Reece Bellotti? Like he has been in big fights, but he has lost big fights as well. And like I say, he does like to tear up, so maybe he does leave gaps for a lot of fighters to exploit. So what kind of Reece Bellotti are you expecting this time?
Yeah, I expect the best Reece Bellotti really, because his last couple of fights, he's had his best, I think, 2 of his career best wins in his last 2 fights. So he's definitely back with a vengeance, and obviously he's looked good in his last couple of fights. So yeah, I expect the best version of him, and he can expect the best version of me. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Honestly, I'm getting really excited just talking about it, because I can feel in points of the fight where I can just hear the arena almost already. Yeah, I'm ready, and I can't wait, and I'm sure he'll be ready.
Listen, I can't wait. The way you're talking, man, it seems like we're in for a good treat with you and Reece Bellotti on Saturday night. But I'll be remiss me not. Let's talk about Jack Catterall himself. Headlining in Liverpool against a legend in Jorge Linares. Now, a lot of people might be looking at Jorge Linares, looking at his last 3 fights, and he's lost them. But he's came to these shores, I think, 3 times, beating Crawler twice, and then beating Kevin Mitchell once in a great fight. Then he took Luke Campbell out to the States and beat Luke Campbell. So he's undefeated against British fighters, and he's undefeated here in the UK. So, Jack Catterall, you've been in camp with him. How's he looking, and what do you expect Saturday?
Yeah, it's been a good camp, like I say. Obviously, we've both been preparing together. So like you say, been pushing each other every day in the gym, working hard. You know, when he's doing 15 rounds on the bag, I'm doing 15 rounds on the bag. So yeah, we both worked extremely hard this camp. You know, pushing each other on the sprints, everything. So this kind of fight is a showcase fight, I think, for Jack. You know, obviously, all respect to Linares. You know, he's a phenomenal fighter. Someone that I've watched from being a young kid. Obviously, watched him, came over here. You know, he broke our hearts when he beat Ant in Manchester. But yeah, I think Jack will get him back for us. Yeah.
Well, I said, Jack, this is a stepping stone. Now, I heard Eddie Hearn's conversation, an interview out in America when the Haney Prograis. Now, Jack comes through this fight. I think Eddie wants to make that Josh Taylor rematch, right? Whether it be at a catch weight. But you know Jack. What does Jack want? Does he want redemption in that rematch? Does he want to face Josh Taylor? Or does he want to go for that world title? Does he want a US fight against a Regis Prograis or Devin Haney? What do you think Jack wants right now?
To be quite honest with you, Jack's been very upfront, and anytime anyone asks him about Josh Taylor or Prograis or anyone else similar to myself, he's just said, don't talk to me about that. And it's a little bit rude really sometimes, but it's the way it's got to be. You know, it's professional, we're focused. We've got a job on the 21st of October and we're both ready to do that, go in there, we're putting it all on the line. You know, you can't, these slip-ups, this is how slip-ups happen. You know, people focusing too much on what's ahead. You've got to focus on what's in front of you.
That's well said. Now, one final one before I let you go in and just get ready for the press conference here, Aqib. Reece Bellotti, like I said to you, the way you're talking, you've got me buzzing for this fight. I know Reece Bellotti, I haven't seen his fights and I've seen your fights, so I think we are in for a fan-friendly fight. But what is going to happen on Saturday night from Aqib Fiaz?
Aqib Fiaz will win, you know, and I think it'll be a statement win as well. I think I'll shock a lot of people, including Reece Bellotti, you know. And yeah, you know, inshallah, I put in a lot of work, so I'm ready to put it all on the line, you know, do what I've got to do and get the win.
Listen, I'm excited, Aqib, and listen, I was lucky enough to be in the gym a couple of weeks back and seeing you train, man. You train hard, so good luck Saturday, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, mate. Thank you, champ.